I'm just convinced at this point that most people don't have pattern recognition from the past year I've lived in, which makes sense because less than like 10% of the world has ADHD. I'm not sure about like the actual like neurodivergent number. I can't imagine that would be a really hard number to come up with because anyway, I'm in a research class right now, so like I'm thinking about everything through the lens of that. But really what sealed it for me was this goddamn election. I knew everything that was gonna happen before he got elected, and I knew everything that was gonna happen when he got elected. There was something in my genes, in my soul, in my DNA. When he got elected, a flip switched. And it was like, I don't like went into like survival mode or something, like, because I've never felt this before. It was like this like inner knowing that like it was about to get really, really bad, like worse than I thought it would. And it's not worse in the sense that like it feels worse because I knew it would feel this bad, what he would do to us. I just didn't know what everything was going to be because I looked at Project 2025, but he's done things that are not on there. But I thought of this because I came across Morgan Foley. She's a great creator. She was talking about how she advocates for people who are higher needs than she is. And people in her comments are always like, why are you advocating for them? Because you're not higher needs, like blah, blah, blah. And like, I agree, it's kind of a stupid question because I have empathy for them and I'm in the same group as them. It's like how I advocate for trans people because I'm queer. I'm not trans, but I'm in the same community. But of course, you know, the people who are always like asking like, why are you advocating? Blah, 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 blah. They don't realize that the administration is like just coming for those like higher needs people. Like the next people they would go for after that is us, the lower needs. And it's happening the same exact way in like every other hierarchy in America, with race, with ethnicity, sexual orientation, you know. And I feel the same way. Like for people who have higher needs, who are autistic, who need more daily support, they deserve to have people on here who are going to advocate for them, communicate what they need from the world. And something I've come to terms with as an extremely sensitive person. I love how my brain is wired for sensitivity, but the world does not love sensitivity. The world does not like brains who are wired to be more sensitive. But people really need to let go of the idea that certain people in marginalized groups will be spared because of perceived privilege and like specific intersectionality. Because again, with pattern recognition, if someone who has higher needs is going to be affected and attacked by the government, then the next people after that, once they've affected everyone at the higher level, they're going to keep going up the pyramid. And that's not just with disabilities. Just a reminder too that in the 1930s, disabled people and queer people were also both put in the camps.